Hey, do you keep posting and posting and posting and nobody's paying attention, nobody's buying anything, and nobody's joining your team or even commenting or asking about your stuff? If so, in this video I'll give you 5 tips on small tweaks that you can make to your posts so they are more attractive to people that you want to do business with. Either you want to recruit new team members or you want to sell your products. And if we haven't met, my name is Edita. I'm from VIE now, and I talk about switching from those outdated, impractical, and obnoxious techniques that make you feel uncomfortable to a different way of building network marketing business without chasing anyone, without cold messaging, without annoying people, without going against yourself and trading your integrity. Really much more enjoyable way to do network marketing, and most importantly, it works. So being able to create content that attracts your audience is one of those things that we need to learn. It's a skill. A lot of people don't even have a thought of how they should be posting, what content they should be creating, and how they should be creating that content. But the thing is that in the marketing world, it is a known fact that whenever you need somebody to take action on your post, on your content, that content needs to be driven by the psychology that we all human beings have. It's not like somebody comes to you, bumps into you on the street and tries to get you into something randomly and you're gonna listen to them. No, there are techniques that marketers use to get people to buy something from them, and it has nothing to do with tricking people into something. It has nothing to do about using some sort of emotional traps or anything like that. We are talking about ethical techniques that are based on psychology to get people, to persuade people that we have something good, that something we have is gonna help them. So we want to lead them to making their own decision to buy from us or to join us. So the 5 tips that I want to give you are kind of based on that psychology, you don't have to kind of use them all at the same time or master them in one day. It doesn't usually even happen. Even good copywriters, they practice for years, but it's a very good skill to have, and it's worth start practicing it right now. So the first thing, tip number 1, is always call out the problem, the very specific one problem that you will be talking about in your post. So do it at the very start, so people who resonate with that problem, who have that problem, will know that the post is for them. Then the next thing you want to do, and this is also believe it or not, it's psychological, and I'll tell you why in a sec. So you want to educate, give some sort of education, and I'm not talking about writing essays. Sometimes a couple of sentences is enough to show people, to give people something useful that they can, get an aha moment about, or tweak something in their life or whatever. And what it does really, when people know that you can help them, they will trust you. They will trust you. If you demonstrate knowledge that people find useful, they will trust you better, and that will create the law of reciprocity, which means if you help somebody, they are more, you do create more goodwill in them toward you. So they will be more inclined to do business with you naturally, automatically, on the emotional level. The third thing is you kind of want to let them know what might happen if they didn't get this problem solved. If they stayed where they are, if they didn't take action, the cost of it. And I'm not talking about putting more fear into them. It's more about like informing them, if you don't, and it has to be quite gentle, so it doesn't feel like manipulation. Also, it's not manipulation. And it kind of goes something like this: look, if you don't do this right now, think about how many more nights you're not gonna get enough sleep. Do you really want that? Imagine the picture of not getting enough sleep for a long time. Where are you gonna end up? Are you gonna be too tired to play with your children? And things like that. Then the fourth thing you want to do is you kind of want them to know that you are the one who has that solution, without telling the name of the product or anything like that. Just the subtle hint on the fact that you can actually help them to get that solution. And the fifth thing is basically it's a call to action, and here is why. I mean, you don't necessarily always want to do it. Don't overdo it. Or, in marketing world, there is a thing called, soft call to action, hard call to action. It depends on how much, where in your marketing journey you are, or where you are in terms of relationship with your audience. But what it does really is that if you network marketers very often assume that people know what they need to do, so they write a post, they give information, they give some education, and then nothing. And people really don't know what to do next. They don't know that they can get it from you. They don't know how they can get it from you. Should they send you a message? Should they make a comment on your post? Should they go somewhere to opt in and download something or whatever? Or should they use a link for, it's just not clear for people if you don't tell people what to do. So call to action is not about telling people what to do in terms of, controlling them. It's about the information that will give people the idea of how they can actually get that solution. So either click or comment or send me a message or whatever, So do these things. Try these things and see if they're going to help you. Because, writing a post about just whatever, in whatever form, it's just not very useful unless it's very warm or hot market. Other than that, you need to get certain skills. So, I hope that helps, and let me know if you're gonna practice this, and maybe what else you would like to know. Thanks so much for watching. If you would like to build network marketing business a different way, without having to chase anyone, and without feeling awkward, grab my video at visnow.com/3 steps where I explain the overall strategy of how these things work. and it's Friday actually, so I hope you like the fact that it's Friday. Enjoy the rest of the Friday and have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye now. No, it's Thursday. Is it only Thursday? It is Thursday. I'm sorry. Okay. So, happy Thursday, and weekend is just around the corner anyway. Bye now.